Campaign 2020 now, and we are 1 month away from the New Hampshire primary. Nicole Sganga of CBS News has been in New Hampshire for the last year, covering the presidential candidates as they swing through the first-in-the-nation primary state. And she joins us now from in front of the beautiful Merrimack River in Manchester. And so, Nicole, we know you've been in New Hampshire for some time now. People in New Hampshire enjoy this whole process every 4 years. Does it feel as though voters are really paying attention and are ready to cast ballots in a few short weeks?
Well, we're about to find out. We're about a month out now from the New Hampshire primary. And according to our latest CBS News Battleground Tracker, about 60% of New Hampshire voters tell us that they're paying a lot of attention to the Democratic primary race. And so voters after the holidays are starting to tune in more and more. We're seeing larger and larger crowds, even in the cold weather.
The first full week of the new year now. How busy have you been chasing all the candidates visiting the state?
Well, let's just say that since the new year, I have put over 1,000 miles on my rental car. And so it's certainly been busy here in New Hampshire, with a lot of candidates coming through for one more swing or two more swings before heading to Iowa to make their case out there to Iowa voters ahead of the First in the Nation caucus. So certainly a busy period here. And one more factor to consider, with so many senators flying between here in Iowa and Washington, D.C., the possibility of an impeachment Senate trial up ahead. Some schedules are really still in the air for the 5 senators remaining in this race. And so certainly a busy time here in New Hampshire, and we'll wait and see just how many candidates come towards the end of this month.
Looming over all those campaigns. And Bernie Sanders was, of course, the big winner in the 2016 New Hampshire primary over Hillary Clinton. It was a shocker. And he is now leading in a new CBS News poll, 2 points ahead of Joe Biden. And Nicole, Elizabeth Warren has really lost some ground in recent months.
Well, that's right. Senator Bernie Sanders won the New Hampshire primary back in 2016 by over 20 points. And he is a household name here in the Granite State, coming from nearby Vermont. And what that CBS News Battleground Tracker showed us is that the Vermont senator has jumped 13 points among voters that consider themselves to be very liberal. He's also jumped 10 points since November among voters under the age of 45. And the senator has been making his case to young people in this state, first-time voters, visiting college campuses and organizing on those campuses around the state. Meanwhile, Senator Elizabeth Warren continues to make trips to New Hampshire, but some voters tell me they're still a bit hesitant when it comes to key issues like health care. They want to hear more details about her Medicare for All plan, and they're not just ready to commit and make up their mind yet on that front.
Well, thank you so much for your insight from New Hampshire. We will be checking back in with you as the primary date gets closer. And the New Hampshire primary is February 11th. Be sure to stay with CBSN Boston for complete coverage of Campaign 2020 and the race for president.